Spirit and the Faceless Void.
Sort of the fact you're playing against the Link, but at the end of the day, even if he just gets sort of a tick of
Root
damage
on the
stolen,
top lane. Ooh,
can they finish him off? He jumps forward towards Boxy. They'll actually turn and punch into Miracle. Tiger, he needs one more hit after this. He's going to be able to hit the Shadow Realm. He's got the vision. Miracle's trying to hide behind the tree, but they see him, and that's going to be first blood for Liquid.
A lot of the kills. Also, they need Insania to be level 6. A lot of pressure on the mid tower.
I'm talking about Insania. He stepped
ham.
Very far forward there. It may have been all going to plan, as Weehaw did go pretty deep for that. Koifa's able to TP him, one more slide of fist, and they get the kill. To use the Chrono and the Ignis Fatuus perfectly to have complete coverage of the team fight. Otherwise, somebody is going to be able to save whoever's in the Chrono from the backlines. Down bottom is Fatuus.
That's the name I have not heard in a while.
It sounds so nice, you know. But they get the knockback onto Weehaw with that fear, and Boxy's able to turn in and start bashing him up. Weehaw, he's been corrosive haze, he's stealing the damage, it doesn't matter. A sleight of fist from Koifa takes down Weehaw, and the rest of NIGMA, they've just got to bail out of this one. Without their Razor, there is no fighting to be done. There is smoke up as Boxy wraps round, looking for Weehaw. Weehaw's keeping his distance. Boxy, he'll jump for the easier kill. Sees Kuro present himself in the mid lane. Boxy doesn't want to dive too deep though. No commitment behind the tier 2. Weeha's still sort of broken up for the rest of this team. He can't really get back to them without passing by Liquid. And as soon as he shows himself, Liquid, they'll turn, they'll jump on Weeha, and caught on the wrong side of the team, there's no way for the rest of NIGMA to get to him. Miracle is not anywhere in the neighborhood. He's not looking to commit himself. Boxy goes for the jump onto the high ground, starting to mess with Kuroki, make sure that there's no Ignis Fatuus threat for the fight as the Kotl will fall. Liquid can easily make the space around Roche to claim this, and the Aegis is theirs. Boxy, he's maybe thinking about going for a deep jump. There he is, straight away on top of Weehaw, buying time for Mickey to close the gap. Mind Control jumps forward to try and take them off the Razor, but he cannot do so. Weehaw is dead, he's done. 40 seconds again, he's out of the game. The smoke up NIGMA, but I don't know if they're going to catch Liquid off guard here. Liquid are nicely tooled up together. Mickey is ready to charge in, has that Aegis. Boxy just goes and commits immediately onto Weehaw. They do manage to knock back the two of them with a blinding light. GH on the backlines gets a nice two-man slam, but it isn't quite enough to kill Insania quite for Insania with the self-false promise. He'll live. Mickey's able to finish up both Weehaw and the Keeper of the Light. Two dead, once more on NIGMA. GH is separated from the rest of the squad as he's got one more time walk, but Boxy's got Blink back up in a second. Boxy will dive this. He doesn't even need to. Jumps in, caught outside, not even a chance to pop the time walk down here. But this seems like Liquid are prepared for this sort of movement to come out from NIGMA. Insania sitting behind Boxy. Do they really want to jump in onto the slider? They're going to try to. Insania's able to step in with the false promise, keep Boxy alive. Insania will fall for this. The fear knocks back the three of them, jump forward onto Kuro as he gets rooted. He's dead. Miracle pops the Chrono, but he's stopped by the Curse Crown, and he just dies to Jax there. Tiger with the Bedlam still going. It kills off Miracle. It's another train wreck of a team fight for NIGMA. They lose 4. They only kill Insania. He's no longer an easy kill. I don't know if he's even a kill at all. Yeah, with these sort of items. This is not the support that was falling over in the early game. Jump forward. They do get the opening onto Mickey. Can they burst him in time? Insania's trying to get him rage. He doesn't even need to use the false promise yet. Mickey just gets the charge down. The Chrono kind of awkwardly done there. Didn't actually initially catch Mickey. Mickey was just sort of pulled in by the end of the battle trance. It didn't matter. I mean, Miracle is dead. They will get Insania. They are able to bite through the braces and the Essence Ring, but they're losing the entirety of their team. Kuro is gone. A difference in gold. And their heroes, they just don't cut it. They don't cut it at all. And Liquid they're showing that perfectly. They are abusing the lineup of NIGMA to perfection this game 1. As Mind Control getting beat around by Boxy. Another kill for Liquid, whilst they're also pressuring up onto the high ground, onto the barracks. Miracle will respawn, but without the Chrono, he is no sort of threat.
Also, NIGMA does not have a hero that can split push.
No.
Like, you need to have heroes in the base. Faceless Void needs to be here, otherwise they're just gonna lose the tower. Already one long cooldown ulti expended, no Will of the Wisp for the next fight.
See what they can do. Boxy is in onto Weehaw, silenced and crushed up into the 3-man route from Tiger. Boxy's ready to step back forward, chains onto the 2 of them. Miracle holding onto the BKB and the Chrono. He's really got to find a perfect opportunity, but the problem is I don't think there's any opportunity at all with all the fail-safes that Liquid have. Aegis's, cheeses, false promises, fears. They've got it all. Kuro will go down. It's effectively a dieback on him. He's dead for 55. No way to re-enter into the fight. Yeah, Fisher holds Mickey temporarily in place, but Liquid, they'll stand their ground, they'll push on to clear out this top racks. And there we have it. Top racks cleared up. That goes in and saves the lives of the others. Jump forward with that Abyssal. They're in onto WeHa. No chance for a BKB or a Lotus. Of course, this build, you know, don't try it in your pubs if you're playing Razor. This is sort of the build that you build when, you know, the game's already over. You just go full defensive. As your game has been entirely shut down. 3-10-3 on the Razor this game. It's bottom
Razor
lane.
does not have a buyback.
And they're just hemorrhaging heroes again. Mind Control's dead. GH will fall. 37-10. They'll buy back. They'll buy back, and we still have a chrono. Now it's going to have to be some it's going to have to be like a 9-man chrono. Problem is there's only 5 heroes on Liquid side. They get a 2-man chrono. That's not going to cut it. The fear comes out, pushes them away. Fortunately for NIGMA, they will have the chronosphere back up in 160 seconds. You know, go make yourself a cup of tea, cook yourself some food, and it'll be ready.
When it's time to call it, it is time to call it. Like, there's nothing you can do in this game anymore. Lotus Orb on wheel, let's go.
Let's go. Back to the fountain. So we are, BKB ends.
Back to the graveyard.
So does his life. Kuro, he'll die too. Godlike on Boxy, 9-0-19. Not a bad game from the Slardar. Not a bad game at all. GG has called this one well and truly over as Liquid take game 1 with... Now, as I also said at the start, I really feel NIGMA's draft, regardless to sort of the team you put behind it, it's a very hard setup of heroes to play with. But I mean, here we go. Fox, you know, game 2. I've got to be honest, for me, I think this is a much better draft from NIGMA and suddenly sort of turn it around. And obviously in the mid game, you'll have that huge amount of magic nuke with the Decrepify scythe combo. He's running in. They get the blast on Tiger. There is 4 heroes now. Boxy will turn up, and that will mean they could turn, and suddenly that battery assault is a whole lot less scary when it's being shared between 4 heroes, as GH will attempt to run. They'll get a few stacks up on him. And Boxy should be able to finish this, though. GH could try to hide and TP up, but it would be a bit of a risk, and yeah, no chance of that happening with Boxy keeping vision on him, as First Blood will go to the bat. Oh, miracle. I mean, hey, he got the kill. He got the kill. That's a worth. He's going to say that's a worth. He may. Is he going to live? He's got chains. He's going to be able to run it. There's a nuke up in a few seconds. We'll see if Tiger wants to try and chase for this one, but there's the backup of Kuro coming in, drawing Tiger's attention away from Miracle. Miracle will have the slight chains combo and gets back. Miracle coming forward once more. One nuke alone won't be quite enough, and even if he attempts for it, Tiger Miracle can look to dupe with the slight combo. And I say that, I mean, Tiger, I mean, if they could, one more, they got it. Tiger okay, we're seeing outplays from both sides down here on the bottom lanes. Maybe to try and clear through these stacks with the blast if they can get in. Mickey's also ready to get involved. He's hit the level 6 and he's got a full wand ready to pop. 20 charges available. Instantly Boxy's in with the lasso to cancel the life drain. Mind Control dragged down to the low ground. He will fall, and GH, he's still going to be in trouble as well. Has got the cogs to push them back, but Boxy, he's got an insane amount of stacks there. GH will go for the smart play, uses the TP, actually cancels it as he realizes Boxy's not going to push on, and with that in mind, GH can stay on top of the map. Bottom, Kuro pops the wand, able to get a blast off onto Quake for Miracle, trying to turn and get these kills, and with the triple remnant, will have the burst required to kill off Quakefer. Goes for the sneak in. The lead in with that silence. And Miracle, and he's got a sleight of fist, but he hasn't got the mana or a remnant to jump to. Another clean kill from Liquid onto the safe lane Ember. In the jungle, GH, he's on top of Mickey. Mickey's still got the ult to rely on. Does pop the ult. He's being, drawn towards GH. The Decrepify will now end, so he can actually finish off the kill. Does die himself for Boxy. Inkswell looking to get in position to stun the 2 of them. Finally dies there to the Netherworld proc, and WeHa will be able to come in and clean up Tiger with a Reaper Scythe. Take the advantage in terms of kills here. I mean, Boxy, he straight up just walked in an attempt to drag Kuro away from the rest of his team, and an overly aggressive play from Boxy. Did not read the map and realize that there was that much backup despite how close they were to Kuro. A very ambitious play gets shut down immediately, and NIGMA off the back of that, can look to try and finish off this tower. Miracle already hovering in the neighborhood, seeing if he can find a catch behind it. If Insania or Tiger do go too far forward, Miracle wants to head in with the phase boots, jumps up towards Insania. Insania should fall here unless he wants to drop the ult. No, he doesn't want to waste it. He'll let himself die. No way that they can turn things if he does commit with the Ignis Fatuus. He'll let himself go. It's just so strong right now. You know, last game, NIGMA, they had a huge error in terms of having any sort of damage. This game, they've got an abundance of it. You know, this sort of full magical lineup, amped up beautifully by the Decrepified Pugna. You know, they can just go in on any target, and with the numbers, they get the kills. Miracle, though, alone, having a bit of a poke. GH will be able to come in with a hookshot and kill off Insania, but Miracle is dead, and now GH, he's gone in a little too deep for him. We know Miracle likes to go for these greedy, deep plays, but this is one that really doesn't end up with a happy ending for himself, as both him and GH are drawn to their death behind the tier 2 that Miracle tried to jump in behind.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's the jump. Looks for the mind control. Pugna drags him in. The Ignis Fatuus catching the fourth, and with the Inkswell and Boxy, they'll finish off one. They'll try and chase for more. The Chain Frost only bounces out a couple of times. That's Boxy. He's going to be certainly looking to try and chase this for more if they hang around, but they won't. NIGMA backs right off. It is, but I think that gold on NIGMA's heroes right now is much more scary than the difference indicates. Straight in, GH goes on to Tiger. There'll be a buyback from Boxy. He's ready to turn into this one. The soul binds out, locking together both GH and Weehaw. He's committing here with the battle chance, Mickey. The battle chance is soon to end. Jump forward with the remnant. Mickey is straight up dead. It's a beautiful chain frost from Kuro. Could not be any better. Bouncing between Quakefer and Boxy. That's a dieback on the bat. NIGMA can stand their ground. They can clean up this second racks here on the top lane, getting both of them. Yeah, even then, it's still a bit of a pipe dream away. It feels the potential of turning this one. NIGMA just one racks away from basically just breaking the game out and taking this game to victory. Quakefer does get the jump in onto mind control, but an instant protection is there. GH looking on the side for Tiger, jumps in with the cogs with the scythe out. That's Quakefer dead for 100. There's no buyback on him. They do get the Soulbind Lasso in onto both GH and Miracle. Miracle still with a remnant available to jump to the side. Another one to get out of there as Weehaw moves in onto the front lines, starts to push back Boxy and Mickey. Mickey will get the battle trance off, but he's been Spirit Vesseled. He's not healing up. Miracle's getting low, but the disarms onto Mickey. They won't even kill the Ember, and they'll tap out. GG is called, and NIGMA strike back hard in this game 2 to get this victory and bring the series to a 1-1. Yes, looking forward to this one, the decisive game 3 between NIGMA and Liquid. I mean, they're trying to wrap around. He's going to be able to get the Jingu built up, and with a Boundless and a turnaround onto GH, they'll look towards the clockwork. He's taking hits from the tower. Trap slow onto Mickey. Mickey still with a bit of life steal to rely on. They'll kill off GH. Weeha's trying to stand his ground and finish off this kill onto Mickey. Tries to go for the juke, but the meld hit will still connect. Weeha's able to move in and take down Mickey. GH gives his life for a good trade for NIGMA. Top lane, the dive in onto mind control from Quake from the Bear will kill him off. This is pretty huge. They're taking away these stacks from Liquid. Liquid want to do something to stop this. They're without their mid for 10 seconds. And NIGMA, they look to be getting the lion's share of these creeps. They've got to try and fight this. Arena's down. They'll look for the lockdown onto Weehaw. He gets the refraction out. They have got a Winter's Curse from mind control, buying some safety for Weehaw. Finally, the arena will end. He'll try and leave, but the root is there on the first hit from Quake for spare. Liquid, they've got to get kills out of this. They lost a decent amount of stacks to this movement from NIGMA. Can they claim kills in response? The spear won't quite latch Miracle to the tree as Miracle will live. Mickey is able to clean up Kuro. They'll turn towards GH. Tiger, no disruption for 12 seconds. So GH should be fine here. Mickey turning back towards the river with that final jump as mind control. He's inside the pit, falls to another route from Quake for his Miracle, still trying to finish this, but Mickey, he's prepared with the build-up Boundless Strike, slams it down onto GH and onto Miracle. Liquid, they will be able to punish NIGMA severely. Miracle with a buyback, jumps back in with the remnant that he had prepared. He's got one more remnant to play his way out of this. He will get disrupted. Mickey, no stun for 6 seconds. Miracle should be more than fine. Remnant's out. In fact, he's still thinking about sticking around. He wants to go back in in. Slight changes up in a second. Mirke jumps forward with the primal spring slow. Kuro buffing up Miracle with a frost shield. He can continue to push on. This buyback, it could result in more, but the 3-man boundless strike turn things around with the blinding light. Insane knocks him back. Boxy's walking back over. No arena for 20 seconds. The spear connection, it connects onto Weeha. Locks him down to the tree. Boxy trying to stay on top of Kuro, but NIGMA maneuvering in a way that they cannot get to the supports Liquid. Now, Tiger turns, poison onto Miracle. Mirke, he's trapped by the cogs. NIGMA, they get another kill, and Tiger, he's dead as well. The buyback working out perfectly. Miracle's not even done. Another remnant back as he gets knocked back by Boxy's spear. I mean, they're coming over. There's a TP in from Tiger. No arena for 15 seconds. Roche falling fast, as she's saying. GH is already there on the high ground, ready to look out for these sort of plays that Tiger's going to make. Tiger trapped in the cogs. They'll be able to hold him back, leave Weeha around the pit in an attempt to finish it. Mirke's coming in close. It is low. Is he going to get in the pit in time? Weeha's getting bashed up. They need to send someone in there, but they're not going to do so in time. NIGMA's able to finish it off, get the Aegis on Weeha. Insania knocks back GH with the blinding light, but Weeha's in with a follow-up. Jumps in with a blink. The rocket will scout out Mirke. They're hunting. Jump forward with the remnant to clear the trees, but Mirke's already out of them. They're looking for this kill onto the Monkey King, but Mirke, he actually just turns, boundless strike out, he just kills Miracle in front of the rest of his teammates with the Wukong's command down. GH, he's also got to be careful. They'll throw out the Chain Frost jump forward from Weeha. Mirke tries his best to dodge it. Mirke, he's still alive here, but finally falls. It's cost Weeha his positioning, though. Weeha's in deep. We'll see if Boxy can take the Aegis out of the hands of the TA as Weeha. He hides with the meld. Boxy, he doesn't have detection available on him, so Weeha won't even fall the once. The Aegis still protected. Mind control, trying to turn with the curse to buy him time to TP out. He'll go for the TP. Quote's out of range of it with the real hero, but he doesn't have the damage.
Right now we do see Liquid is smoked.
Weeha, he's going to be the focus if Tiger can find the setup. I don't know if Weeha's getting out of this one. The spear comes in perfectly into the demonic purge in the boundless strike. Weeha is dead, too far away from the rest of his teammates. GH tried to come in and help, but the arena's dropped down. They'll use the curse onto Mirke, but nobody else is in range of it at all. So Mirke, he's not going to take any damage at all. GH will be left behind as Liquid, they're able to push NIGMA out from trying to greedily farm.
Very over-aggressive play. Gets punished for it. Not quite for though. Speaking of getting punished.
TPs are instantly coming in though. He gets the ult off, so this tankiness has increased tenfold. Do they have the damage to kill him? He's ticking down low, but protection will be there. Tiger's in, has a disruption ready for the defensive player, or even for the aggressive. He can find some sort of setup. Mind control will be feared by Quake first. Boxy and the bear chase down the Wyvern. Another route into the crash. Mind control dies. Liquid now getting ahead.
Playing around your Aegis and Cheese advantage for the next few moments.
The high ground defense, this is going to be where it's Liquid are going to have to try and find some sort of big play, punish some sort of overcommitment. Weeha is going to almost certainly fall the once, and he will do so. Curse also being used quite early this fight, only onto the bear, so now no curse to rely on. In he comes for a second time, and he'll get the BKB off. Bashed. He's straight up dead for 70 seconds. Now they turn towards Kuro. The Ignis Vardis out as well, bringing in Mind Control's Wyvern. Kuro knocked back into it, attempts for a TP out that's immediately shut down. Liquid will hold. It's one of those lineups that you're pushing into as NIGMA that has a million ways to catch you after the Aegis goes, instantly with fears, with Ignis Vardises, with spears. Lots of ways to get on top of the hero when they respawn. Outside of the base, NIGMA will catch Boxy and Insania to get a Yule set up onto Miracle. See if he can quite close the gap. It's a bit of a bait though. They've got good ward vision here. NIGMA's setting up for the turnaround. Boxy, he'll get the arena off, but he's surrounded by the three of them. Tiger goes with Demonic Purge onto Miracle. Miracle is BKB back up. He pops it, looking to commit onto Boxy, staying on top here of this Mars. A defensive disruption from Tiger buys him a little more time. The bash is there for the bear. Miracle's going to die. The Splinter Blast will fly over to Boxy, but it's not enough damage. Boxy's going to live. And now NIGMA, they've got to try and get out of it. Weeha goes for the TP, but the bash is there. Weeha, he's dead once more. It's another failed push attempt from NIGMA.
He's messing with them a bit from that high ground, and just a couple pokes from the Wyvern. It is a lot of damage that you do just with Arctic Burn onto a true form Lone Druid.
And they are respecting the respawn from Kuro. He's got his Chain Frost. They know that the ults are there, but Kuro actually walks in to Liquid, who are immediately there waiting to move over to the high ground. The arena's down, locking in both Miracle and Mind Control. Miracle pops the BKB as well. Now they're trying to focus down Mirke. Mirke, can they keep this Monkey King alive? Tiger can. The disruption comes into play. Mirke will live for now, finally falls. They get the big kill, knocking Mirke out of the game. Boxy turns with a spear, pushing Weeha down to the river. They'll kill off the Ember Spirit. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment. Weeha still good to fight. That refraction back up, jumps over towards Boxy. Boxy's trying to back out of this, but he cannot escape. NIGMA come out on top with the 2 kills. Buyback from Miracle committed. 3 minutes, no hex. on Insania. Oh, that's a deep hook shot. GH is straight in there, threads the needle, gets through to Tiger on the backlines. We are post the BKB. He's trying to take down the bear. The arena's out. They'll look to pull Mickey out of it. Mickey moving towards Weehaw, but he needs to get out of it. They pop the chain frost, bounces between him and the bear, jump forward with the remnants. They're going in. Miracle committing with his own BKB. He's on top of Quite for another remnant, bursting Quite below, but he gets the true form out. He'll be able to back away with that increased HP. A huge boundless strike, in fact, if they turn, they slam down the Aegis. Weehaw get the once. Are they ready to do it a second time? He's able to get the blink off. Winter's Curse gives him the coverage to escape. A disruption keeps Mars protected from Mickey beating into his own teammate. Curse won't warrant them a kill, but it does allow Weehaw to safely blink out. Mars does still fall. GH goes back in with another deep hook shot. Gets the kill done. Mars, Boxy, he's 60 seconds out, has got a buyback, but with the arena are already expended, a lot of that team fight high ground defense from Liquid is not available. NIGMA now have a good opening to take some of these structures away from Liquid. They'll focus the bottom racks. Quofa jumps in with the bear, Abyssal Blade onto Weehaw. Buyback comes out from Mars. Weeha's in trouble. They're using the Cold Embrace to try and keep him safe in the arena. It's back up. Weeha's trapped in. So's GH. They've killed off two. NIGMA's got to get out of there. Trying to get out. Kuro, TP's cancelled by a fear. Liquid, they'll clean up another. Mind control. His TP won't be successful either as the spear clips him from Boxy.
He's got a Timeless Relic on Miracle as well.
GH is trying to go in onto Mickey. It's a little scary because Liquid do have all ults available. They turn the Abyssal Blade onto Miracle. The follow-up Boundless Strike. If they got any other follow-up, the Hex is there from Insania. The Ignis Fardus is down, pulling Miracle in. Miracle still gets the chance to put the BKB, but he's been cold embraced as well. Mind Control's trying to help him. He gets the chance for the Sleight of Fist, jumps over the Remnant towards Insania, but another disruption from Tiger holds Miracle in place. The poison's in. Miracle, he's just dead. GH is trying to finish up Tiger in response. Miracle buys back, straight over towards the Remnant, moves over towards Insania with the Spirit Vessel, but Insania, he's keeping the distance. Boxy, he turns after the Yules, locks him into the tree with the spear. Hex from Insania once again. Another Cold Embrace being used, trying to keep this Emperor alive. He brought back for this. He cannot afford to let him die. With the chain stun from the root, the Abyssal, Miracle's dead for 2 minutes. The die back in place. Weehaw, he's trying to run, but again, another clip from Boxy throws him straight forward towards the tree, into the clumsy net. Weeha's trying to fight back into this Mars, but Boxy and his shield is too damn strong. He's got to get out of it. Another Hex, but another Hex. Insania for the third time this team fight, locking down the cause of NIGMA. They're not ready to play into this sort of cast range Hex play from the Cold, and it's another fight that's easily in the bag for Liquid. And now NIGMA, they're out without two of their cores, soon to be without three for over a minute. To be a bit of a sign of how the rest of the game was to continue, with Liquid holding, and now at a point where NIGMA, their lineup, it's missed that strong point. It's missed that mid game where this Ember TA is as deadly as possible. And even in the late game where TA can be strong, Liquid, they just have a beautiful number of answers. There's no way for We Are Miracle to play their games. They're getting locked down even through Magic Immunity. The mid-racks are on. Liquid, they can push on at speed, going over towards the tier 4s. A buybacks there from Kuroki.
With the Consume Moon Shard.
If they want to try and stop this, GH has got to look for some big ball plays. Got to get the timing perfectly with a hook shot. If they want to try and put a stop to this, the Hex is out onto Miracle. Miracle's got to be careful. Weehaw tries to focus the target on the backlines with the BKB. He's moving towards the Colt. He'll get it. Insania's dead. GH, he jumps over to the side. He's caught two of them in the cogs. Mickey pops the Wukong's command. Cold Embrace. We are up, but he's still getting bursted down with the demonic purges from Tiger. Tiger buyback as well from Insania and Weehaw. They're moving back towards the pit. Miracle's in trouble. Locked down in the Wukong's command. He's dead for 100 seconds. No buyback on the Ember. GH will fall. Buyback from both GH and Miracle. NIGMA, no, they cannot let this Roche go into the hands of Liquid, but Liquid, they're going to move straight back in. Mickey's also found a DD rune. Roche is falling low. They do manage to curse. They're looking for the steal. Weehaw, he jumps in, gets disrupted. He was able to pick up the Aegis though and the cheese in time. Can they kill him off the 2 times in a row? They'll get him the once. The Chain Frost bouncing a few times over onto Mickey. Mickey did manage to grab both the Refresher Shard and the Aghanims for himself. They'll kill off We Are a second time. That's a die back on the TA. They'll move over towards GH. This should be the end of the game as it looks, as Mind Control is also out. He has got a buyback, but it's only going to be him and Kuro available for the defense. Liquid are ready to run down mid.
Remy trying to leave, but he had the disruption or the demonic purge, so he couldn't move. He was actually trapped on top of the Shadow Demon, getting wailed on by Mickey, and he can't jump out because he's demonic purged and his remnants don't move. Overall, that fight was pretty chaotic, but Miracle definitely got caught out by that at least, and Liquid, with their triple circle draft, I want to call, I guess, with the Coddle, the Mars, as well as that Monkey King, end up bringing it together and holding that high ground.